Guys, so much have been said about May Edochie's choices in the face of this unpleasant, unpalatable, and humiliating saga that her husband, Yul Edochie, thrust upon her by publicly bringing in a second wife into their family. Many people have advised her to divorce this man, while many have advised her to forgive him and stay put in the marriage. Many advised her to just take her children and silence the man. When something is thrust before the public, opinions are bound to come. Overabundance of opinions, different viewpoints, competing for the attention of the person everybody perceives to be in need of those advisors. It is the freedom of their fans to express their opinion and give their advices on any topic that is thrust upon them on social media platforms. At the same time, it is her right and her freedom to do with these public opinions as she pleases. But guys, seeing where this wonderful woman has found herself, let us look at the situation and how it has always panned out. What do women do when they find out that they've been cheated on? How are women biologically programmed, emotionally programmed, and psychologically programmed to handle betrayal, cheating, and distrust? People are who they are. You may want to do something, but programming influences how you behave. Today, a South African woman has given us a crystal clear picture of the situations at hand and the reason May Edochie is acting the way she is acting. This lady in a post was a victim of cheating. Guys, let me read to you briefly what she wrote. I allowed my man to cheat because it could not stop, but I can agree that I was desperate to finish my course as he was the one paying. After I finished, you can all guess what happened. I left him. Luckily, he died. Guys, somebody started sympathizing with her and she replied the person, relax, I'm okay. This was 3 years ago and I'm happy with someone else now. When I left him, he was broke already and he died. He was emotionally drained. Shame. He would follow me to work and threaten to delete me almost every week. That time, I wasn't staying with him anymore. He was involved in a car accident, rather taxi accident, cause he had no car at that time. I wasn't even hurt because already I had no feelings for him. I felt at that time he decided to make me a fool. Too much, yo. I will never forget that experience. It was too much for me because I was still young. Guys, from this post, it is very, very clear that women don't normally condone, endure, or accept cheating and betrayal because of how wonderful the man is or because of how handsome he is. If a woman condones, accepts, and resigns to her fate in the face of betrayal, it is most often because she has something at stake, something that is more valuable than destroying that union at that time. This South African lady endured the betrayal and cheating of her lover, not because she still loves him, but because she just wants to complete her education. Maybe she had loved the lover before, but the act of cheating killed that love, leaving her with only one thing to hold on to, the option of staying put until she has achieved what will be beneficial for her at the long run. Guys, look at what happened as soon as she achieved what she wanted. In her own language, she said, luckily, the man died. Actually, her exact word was, I left him, luckily, he died. What does this tell us? This is telling us that even after she left him, she was still bitter. So bitter that she was happy when he died. This is to tell men how deep the pain of betrayal runs in the heart of a woman. This South African lady never saw anything good in that her cheating lover again. All she saw was a betrayal that reminds her of what she suffered during those periods. Some people may argue that she may not have loved this young man in the initial stage, but they forget that there is a very thin line between love and hate. When women love you so much and you hurt them so much, it turns the power, the vibe, the full force of that love into something else. And it takes only the grace of God and deep humility and sincere apology to reverse it, to change it to the previous normal burning flame of love it used to be. Actually, this post is made for those men who are cheating on their wives and their women, or those men who are planning and plotting to cheat. They should please count the cost first before they venture into the act, because it is very, very easy to cheat, but not that easy to remove the damage that the cheating has caused. So you see, guys, may Edochie may smile, may Edochie may stay in her marriage, knowing fully well that whatsoever that family is today is largely because of her contribution, her sweat, her efforts and sacrifices. Her children's future is there. The so-called Yul Edochie that everybody is celebrating today is a product of her sacrifices, her efforts, her devotion, care and nurturing. So leaving the marriage might not be a good option for her. Staying, in my own opinion, is the best option, because no strange woman, no third party, no gold digger or side chicken should come and reap where she did not sow. Whatsoever that made and makes Yul Edochie appealing and attractive to this gold digger was prepared and packaged by May Edochie. So I don't advocate and will not subscribe to the opinion or idea of May divorcing or leaving Yul Edochie, because she has paid the price. She has suffered. She has a stake. She has the right. She has a huge partnership right in the family. And above all, there are children, 4 wonderful, awesome children that needs her presence to protect them from any wicked, insensitive and manipulative stepmother. So guys, you see, it is not really about Yul again. It is about the sacrifices, the inputs that this young, awesome lady has led her life to make, to spend your 17, 18, almost approximately 20 years of your life toiling with a man, and all of a sudden, because the man's urges could not be contained, cannot be a reason for you to be completely uprooted away from the edifice you've painstakingly built through the years. As for Yul Edochie, the onus is on him to devise a way to reverse and redeem and salvage the damage he has caused physically, mentally, emotionally and psychologically to his family. But if him and Judy Austin thinks that by prancing around like praying mantis on social media will force May Edochie to run away from her matrimonial home, a home she has built for years. In fact, I think May has better advisors than him, and those advisors will not urge her to take a leap that will give Judy Austin the pleasure, aim and purpose she has always been hoping to achieve. Guys, so far, Yul Edochie has not shown any sign of remorse, meaning that the influence of Judy Austin is still strongly upon him. In a case like this, the safety, the future, and the assurance of the children's welfare is compromised. You cannot trust Yul to have the best interest of his children at heart. That is why I strongly believe that it is in the best interest of May and her children for her to remain in the marriage. Unless, on the other hand, Judy Austin trumped and drummed his power to the point where Yul now decides to divorce his first wife, then it will come to pass that the law will take its full course and Yul Edochie will have to forfeit all that he has achieved through the help, the sacrifices and support of this awesome woman. May Edochie may not be as bitter as this South African lady. She may not be as sadistic as this lady, because guys, let us face the fact. Yul Edochie is the father of her children, and this is a man she loved deeply and dearly for years. But that does not in any way remove the fact that what happened is really painful to her, and the pain is made more much worse by the pride, the pretense, and the profiling of the culprit, the so-called Odogu. Even the blunder upon blunder upon blunder that the so-called Odogu keep making because of the influence of the side chick is not a consolation to May, because at the end of the day, it still reflects poorly on her children. Thank God she has children, and because of her children, she has a second chance to build an honorable, wonderful individuals who will not go about betraying the altar of love, trust, loyalty, and sacrifice. God will give May the grace to build from the ashes Yo has brought upon her, to build an awesome, wonderful career, family, and children that will bring so much peace, joy, and blessing to the society again. Guys, what do you think? I know in a critical decision point like this, opinions will vary, but I would love to hear all your opinions in the comment section. Say them to me as raw as they come. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. And if you've not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Press the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I post a new video. Also, like and follow our G-Squatter page on Facebook for more. Thanks for watching, guys, and do have a lovely week. Bye-bye.